Hey guys, this is the Antonio and welcome back to another episode of the Ed and Evan podcast. And I'm here as always joined by Evan the Fox.
Well, it's changed since no longer that.
What?
It's Lazarus now.
Well, Evan the Lazarus. Evan the Lazarus. I'm so used to Evan the Fox, like it's been sucked into my brain. And then when you said Lazarus, I'm like, huh?
Wait, what?
Well, alright. So, how's your day been, bro? What, anything new happened?
No. Oh,
Yeah.
wait. The first, hang on. The first video of our, I already got something right. The first video of our AMS journalism class is now up.
What happened?
Our new journalism class video's up.
So yeah, apparently Evan has a class called journalism. He makes videos for them, I guess. I don't know.
Filming, and things like that. Yeah.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Sure, why not? I get those every day.
Okay, so have you ever experienced the paranormal, like not scary paranormal, just like weird coincidences?
Yeah.
What were they?
Every day.
Shut up. Shut up. No, but like seriously though, like have you experienced like any coincidences or
Yeah,
not?
I have.
What were they?
And they're like basically every day. It's like deja vu.
So do you?
Yeah, I need to go rush real fast. Do that. Talk to people.
He just says talk to the people. So have you guys ever experienced the paranormal before? And any strange life coincidences? Because like, do you ever just like get that day of like deja vu or something? Like what he just said right now? Like, do you ever experience deja vu? Like, you see something or hear something, you're like, huh, I remember that. Or something like that. I do have some strange life coincidences that they're nothing big, but I look back at them and I say, huh, that was kind of weird, and I wish to never live on that again. Yeah, that's.
On my way. I'm on my way. I'm on my way to eat your skin.
Wait. Okay, he just like sang that song to me, and then he was back. Okay, he just turned off this mic. So as I was saying, like, do you?
I don't want to waste my breath.
Okay. You're back. What the hell, Evan?
I don't want to leave my mic on, dude. I have heavy breathing problems.
I'm cool with that. I've had that all of 7th grade. You're cool. That's fine with me. That's fine with me. That's fine. Hey, that's fine with me. I don't care as long as it doesn't go bad. So, like, as I was saying, yeah, thanks, Evan. You made me forget.
Need a soundboard.
Keep that mic on. Keep the mic. Oh my god, this boy.
I'm on my.
Keep the mic on, boy. It's not called the Ed and Evan podcast.
You said light. It's not a mic. It's not a light. It's a light. It's a mic. It's a mic. Not a light. Light. Mic.
I said mic, not light, boy. Can you leave the mic on? Leave it. We know you have heavy breathing problems, but I'm cool with that. Everybody here is cool. Everybody here is cool with that, okay? Everyone's cool. I know my friends are gonna like come to me like days later and say like, stop. I know my friends are gonna come to me like days later and say, hey, why was that kid having breathing problems? Like I'm cool with it. But yeah, has there ever been paranormal experiences like for you? Doesn't have to be necessarily scary, but something you just thought it was weird. Okay, you're back. Please leave the mic on, please. So, have you ever experienced anything like you said you experienced deja vu? Like, do you remember it? Like, was it weird?
Yeah, it was actually very weird. Actually, thinking about it, because like deja vu would happen like 5 years, 2 years, or 1 week, a day later, or like 12 hours, and I'm like, what the heck?
What is deja vu? Cause
Deja vu is the sequence or some sorts of things where you see this thing in your dreams, or you remember it somehow, and you actually get the thing that you were thinking about. It's not like some sort of genie wish. It's some sort of thing that happens on accident. It's like a matrix glitch or something like that.
so, I think Evan explains it very well. Deja vu is something like that. So, did you have any experiences with deja vu? Like, what do you remember?
Last week I had deja vu on me. I can't remember it that much, but it's just me doing something in my journalism class, and a week later it actually happened. No, not a week later, like today, because we uploaded the first video, and the dream was me just being famous, cringeworthy famous, and somehow actually getting subs from that AMS journalism class and actually getting awarded something. But it's basically a dream. All it was is just me uploading something.
Oh, well, I don't know if you can really call this deja vu, but I've had a weird experience. So it was like 5 years ago. I've had a dream where I was crossing a street, and as I was walking, I guess I didn't see both ways, and apparently a red car came up and crashed me, and I woke up. Then 3 days later, um, I was chilling with my friends, and we were chilling by the streets, and one of them told me, I bet you can't go through you can't run through the street without looking both ways, and I accepted it, and just as I did it, a red car came by fast, and and as soon as I saw that dream of me doing of that made me really question it. Like, I was like, what the hell? So I don't know if you can call that deja vu, but or maybe it could be a perfect example of deja vu. But that was just something that happened to me, and thank God my dreams had were on my side or something like that. Yeah, but
Very
like
spooky.
yes, it is very spooky, and that made me like question like things like the Mandela effect, the butterfly effect, and the other stuff that happens.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I was actually named after the butterfly effect. I got my name from one of the kids. My mom purposely named it for some reason, and I get a lot of deja vu. And I see in that movie, and I was like, oh, that's where I got my name. that's my backstory on how my name was created. That's it.
So, the butterfly effect. You know what that is, right? The butterfly effect.
I do.
Basically, if you guys don't know what the butterfly effect is, it's basically something. So say like something small happens, but then it gradually becomes bigger, and the problem becomes big. So say like I take I go to my backyard and I leave a bowl of food for cats, and one cat comes and eats it, and I'm like, okay. And then like a month later, a bunch of cats just comes by. And you don't know. I don't know if I can call that the butterfly effect. It's just like a everyday example of what the butterfly effect could be. Evan. 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 Boy. Evan. Evan the boy. Evan the boy. Evan the boy. Evan the boy.
What? What?
I was yelling out Evan the boy. Are you hearing me right now?
Hit that boy. Oh, what up? Hit that boy. Oh, what up?
There's always been strange coincidences with butterfly effects, because one small thing can cause a big problem. I there's a movie called also called The Mandela Effect. It was like released in 2004, and I saw that movie, I and it made me really think of what that effect really was. Now, some things could
Yeah.
some effects, like the Mandela effect, the butterfly effect, and the deja vu, can happen very coincidentally. Like you'll never know when it's gonna happen. Like it's just an everything thing.
But you'll have dreams about it, or something that will remind you, or some warnings that will tell you that it's gonna happen.
Yeah, there's that too, but that's just deja vu. A butterfly effect is just something that doesn't cover your dreams. It's just one small thing, you don't mind it, and then it becomes big. But I do have a question to ask you. Was there any cases of the butterfly effect for you? Because I know there's other like cases of the butterfly effect that lead to a big controversy. But have you ever like had a small butterfly effect in your life?
Let's see. I was gonna say I accidentally caused a meme to happen. I uploaded it on one of my Twitter pages, and then I deleted that Twitter page, and I guess it got popular, but I never got spoken about it, and it was everywhere for like a little while, and then it died. But I don't think that's a butterfly effect, and it's popularity.
Huh. Yeah, the butterfly effect can also happen in memes. That's how we have a bunch of memes out there. By the way,
It also happen in mean ways, nice ways, and other ways.
Yeah. But also the butterfly effect can also cause good things and bad things too. Like, do you remember in 2018? Do you remember the Woolsey fire in California?
Fires?
Do you remember the fire that happened in California?
Yeah.
The Woolsey fire? Yeah, but that caused it by a lab that exploded, and that's what caused a fire.
A lad?
A lab, you didn't know? So basically, there was a lab near the Los Angeles, and apparently it exploded, and that's what caused the fire or something like that.
Okay, so hang on. I can't hear you that well, so all I'm hearing is, oh, some sort of guy exploded. And I was like, wait, what?
Okay, let me set it up for you. I do talk quick, so in Los Angeles, or part of Los Angeles. There's a lab that was near where all the celebrities live, and apparently the uh, the lab exploded, and that's what caused it a fire. It was a small fire, but then like 8 hours later, it went big because it turned into a big fire. Yeah. So yeah, small things could could happen and then could lead to big things. Bad, good, or right down the middle.
Disastrous.
Disastrous, yeah. Like
I remember one time. I was covering into some topics that many people don't like, and I don't care because that's me. But there was this girl, right? I think everybody knows her. Her name's Rosa Parks, and she,
Yes.
the thing on the bus boycotted and made everybody free. Well, many people from the world think that's a sign of feminism. And if you don't know what feminism is, can I explain it, Eric?
I do know what it is, but explain it for us.
So, feminism is a type of thing women like. It's not really an object or item or thing. It's just something women want. It's like their rights. Or, some sort of accomplishment on how brave women are or how independent women are. But from moments like that, it led up to a bad moment in our history. I'm not saying, she was bad, but I was saying that people in our world are going to be stupid and like that. Wait, I'm confused myself.
Are you okay?
I'm basically saying that a
Are
woman
you saying
wants
okay?
free rights. She gets her rights, but it doesn't appeal to her. And then the legislative, the laws anymore that'd be unequal, and she calls them misogynist, and then they fail. And then we have this whole new people called feminazis who want to kill men. I guess.
All right, I'm gonna stop you right there before we start offending some
Note to
people.
self: edit that out.
I can't.
Just send it to me. I'll edit it.
Okay, but good things can happen from the butterfly effect, especially Martin Luther King, because he spoke for his people. That's the reason why black people are free, not being racist or nothing. Like
Yeah, no.
he was
We don't know a thing about racism.
yeah.
Elliot knows, but
The thing that's
not
still
us.
yeah, the thing that's still
I
goes
gotta
on.
do sneeze.
Huh?
Yeah, this is why I need my mic turned off.
Yeah, but bad things still happen today, like racism. In America, there's like a bunch of racism, and like there's no way we can stop it because it just keeps on
Okay,
going
how did
on.
this become? How did this go from? Oh, how was your day? Oh, it was awesome. Let's talk about class. And then it went to racism.
Okay, I told you how was your day was. I told you like how was life going, and said no. And then
Let's argue with each other.
I jumped into the butterfly effect phenomenon, and then we jumped to racism while still talking about the butterfly effect. Now, okay, hold on.
Man's land.
Huh?
Nothing. We jump like it's nobody else's business.
Don't get offended by us, okay? We're just two retards living our lives.
We're two retards doing a podcast.
Two retards. I should call this the retard podcast instead.
Hey, retard number one. How are you doing, retard number two? Oh, I'm doing fine, retard
I'm doing good, retard number two.
Number two.
It's like
Can I get a number two?
It's like thing one, thing two.
Bro, aren't you gonna be a high trip?
Yeah. So, like we were saying, the butterfly effect can cause good things and bad things, and those are just good. Those are just good
And it can cause
examples.
racism.
Yeah. It can. Yeah, another thing that can also happen is that something big can happen, but then another connection goes there, and something bad could happen. That's the thing, though.
Yeah. I think I'm sick.
Are you so? You don't. It don't sound like you're. It don't sound like you're sick. You're just suffering.
I'm secretly dying.
All right. No, I don't do nothing about it. That's all me. You done?
No, I'm dead.
Oh. Besides the Mandela effect, no, the butterfly effect. There's also something called the Mandela effect. If you know what that is. The Mandela effect.
Sorry.
You know what that is, right? The Mandela effect.
Oh yeah, the Mandela effect. Wait, I don't even know about the Mandela effect. What the heck?
It's a 2016 thing, but let me discuss what it is. So the Mandela effect is something. Say like something you remember, but then you notice some.
Wait. I think I know what you're talking about. There was this thing called the Bearstein Bears and Bearstein Bears.
Yeah.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, that one. That perfect example. Good job. I forgot about that one. Yes. The Berenstein Bears. I've never watched that show or never watched any of the books, so I can't say.
I love that show. I love the books. I loved everything about that.
But do you remember Steen or Stain?
I remember Steen.
I never watched that show, so I can't see if I'm a Steen or a Stain guy. So I can't say anything about that.
Yeah.
I only read like one book, and it was like a long time ago, so I don't remember it. There's also.
I'm sorry, I'm eating cough drop right now. So if I'm annoying, sorry.
You're cool. It's alright. But yeah, there's so many examples of the Mandela effect. It's just like a normal thing now. Apparently, people say that we travel to an alternate universe or something like that. Do you remember that theory?
Alternate universe.
Yeah, you never heard of that. It's like some people think that we cross dimensions and now we're in an alternate universe right now.
What is wrong with the world?
A lot of things. So is there like is there anything you want to add on to that, or you cool?
I have nothing to add.
Yeah, a lot of. So what we're basically saying is that a lot of things can happen from just tiny things, or can happen from right from your childhood.
Yeah. What this dude said.
So yeah. There's nothing else I want to say.
Bro.
What happened?
You want to be my friend? We're having soft tacos later.
Huh? Wait, hold on. What did you say? I didn't hear you.
I said, do you want to be my friend? We're having soft tacos later.
Ah! I've seen that meme.
Rocket gets his tacos.
Rocket gets his tacos, finally.
Finally, some good advice.
He's been waiting 5 years, man, for his soft tacos. Yeah, so, anyways, guys, I think that'll end this episode. It's probably... Oh, and then we're being guested by Evan's little bro.
Hey.
You know, like when those episodes of like cartoons would end, it ends with "brought to you by" or something like that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Alright guys, so I guess we'll end this episode. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video.
Yeah, enjoy the episode. Subscribe, like, do whatever you want. Go smash your forehead with your forehead. I mean, wait. I mean, Eric, you do it. Oh, you have it.
So,
go, Ariel.
yeah, so apparently Evan's on crack. So, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye!
Bye.